Let's talk about exactly why Israel is destroying cemeteries inside of Gaza and what that means in the larger context of genocide. CNN recently released a report that the IOF has destroyed at least 16 cemeteries all across the Gaza Strip. And as they reported, the IOF usually goes out of their way to destroy these cemeteries, driving through them, bulldozing them, and setting up their military bases on top of them. Literally setting up their military bases on top of the bodies of dead Palestinians to kill more Palestinians. And most of the time, they're not just destroying the cemeteries, they're confiscating bodies too. And if those bodies are ever returned, those bodies are often returned missing pieces. And like with many things with the IOF, what can seem like reckless and wanton cruelty and destruction is actually entirely intentional. This practice of destroying Palestinian cemeteries and graves and desecrating Palestinian bodies is what's called necro-violence, or violence against the dead. And this is a key part of how Israel dehumanizes Palestinians in life and in death, and it's not unique to this conflict. It's been going on for decades. It's worth noting that despite the fact that cemeteries are protected under international law, the Geneva Genocide Convention actually doesn't list the destruction of cemeteries and other cultural sites as an act of genocide. However, I would argue that that is clearly an indicator of genocidal intent. For example, during the breakup of Yugoslavia and the Bosnian Wars in the early 90s, Bosnian Muslims were the victim of a genocidal campaign by Serb Bosnians that culminated in the massacre of Srebrenica. A key part of that campaign was the systematic destruction of mosques and Islamic cemeteries in order to erase any signs of Muslim culture from Bosnia and create a Serbian ethno-state.